Hello everyone, I am Kay and you are watching me play Danganronpa today, and we are about to investigate the murder of Taka and Hifumi. I mean, not about to. First of all, I clicked the wrong button. I already read all that. We are already in the middle of investigating. So, did you find anything?
Indeed.
I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. Wad of paper?
That's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him. Hidden?
Indeed.
He'd stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see. In his pants? Wait, so you...
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. Yeah, that doesn't really make it better. I don't know what that means. I feel like you mean was not like his underpants. Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto, open it up. When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like... It better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. A note? I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 AM.
So...
That sounds very familiar. Yeah, it sounds like the note that Hiro told us about. Except, didn't he say he was supposed to meet him at 1 AM? That's it, it's the same thing Hiro said. Then he was telling the truth.
However...
Although, it's not exactly the same, isn't it? Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 AM. The time is different. Hiro told us that his note said to meet at 1 AM. But the note they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 AM. Plus this one says equipment room and not rec room.
Is that right?
Hold on. Just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. Huh?
So...
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning to part of it being ripped? Do you mean the part that Taka had in his hands? Could you maybe explain it a little more? She doesn't need to, it's obvious. Think carefully.
Hey,
Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea.
so then...
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. The note Hifumi had. And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So, the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So, you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
Is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was, they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. A handbook may play a role? I don't think I understand. That doesn't really make sense. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I'd better keep it in mind. Because why not? Wait, it's over already? Already time for the class trial?
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to
I
begin!
feel like the only one excited here. Oops, dropped something. Doesn't matter. Okay, I was going to say the only one excited for the class trial would be you, but no. Byakuya is excited too, and I'm pretty sure Genocide Jill is pumped
Like the
too.
bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado...
Like a bear being dramatic.
Everyone, please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
So, Kyoko, did you find out everything you wanted to? It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we'd better get going. Okay. There it is again. The red door. The path to fate. Again, what is behind it? Is it hope? Is it despair? For now, it's the third class trial. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation and they were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there...
Monokuma appears!
Why is there two Monokumas right now? He's multiplied? No, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've been multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get onto the elevator already? You're not playing along. We're not here to play with you. Okay, fine. Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train. Elevator. Pain train. All aboard the pain train! Choo-choo! I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please.
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet. You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, Hiro. You're gonna pay for your sins. I told you already I didn't do it. For serious. That reminds me. Did you ever find the other costume? Or the note? Well, no, but... How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit. Ah!
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first, then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive. And for the two that lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... someone right here. Let's see what everyone has to say. It's not that many people anymore, so it won't take too long. Come on, Big Mac. Let's do it. Well, first off, don't tell me let's do it in a creepy voice. Back the fuck off. It wasn't me. You gotta believe me. Believe it or not, Hiro, I actually do believe you. I believe it wasn't you. The story begins when we get down there. And what appears the culprit has been confirmed. This trial will be over in no time. Are you listening? Wait till we get to the courtroom to begin your arguing. Let's hurry up and go so we can make Hiro pay for his crimes. I don't like Monokuma's carefree attitude. Yeah, I'm pretty sure no one likes that attitude of his. I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk toward the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people left. The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slid open, opening up onto a cruel fate. When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax. First off, you've redecorated. I don't like it.
Just the worst.
Only 'cause of you. Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me, of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I'd never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Yes, I want to save the data, but just to be sure I'm going to save in slot 2. Let's see what we have here. Truth Bullets, Monokuma File, Blue Tarp, Repository Dolly, Hifumi's Glasses, Spotless Hammer, Repository Door, Equipment Room Bloodstain, Glasses Cleaning Cloth, Celeste's account, Yasuhiro's account, Robo Justice Blueprint, Robo Justice Costume, Yasuhiro's account, Broken Wristwatch, Kyotaka's Scrap of Paper, the note Hifumi had, and E-Handbook. It is believed that no handbooks were involved in carrying out the murders this time. Alright, set skills. Did I get another skill? Extraordinary Focus, yeah. Increase the focus gauge by 2, effective during the class trial. Costs 2 SP. So far, all the skills I have I can actually equip. Trial, all rise!
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Yeah, we've heard that before.
Your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then
And only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened.
and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
Now then, to begin with,
We already know who did it.
was that?
Was
It's
it?
Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found it in that suit. Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't! Someone knocked me out! I was asleep the whole time! I don't know anything about it!
Check your murdering note, murderer!
Seriously? Do you feel the irony in that sentence?
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro.
You can taste
we do have
the irony in that sentence.
blueprint for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it, and all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know!
Hiro, I believe you. Is Hiro really the killer, or... Before anything else, we have to make that clear. There's so many things that speak against him being the murderer. Yasuhiro's message, yeah. I know exactly why that one is. In Hiro's room, yeah, that's right.
The suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true! It's a conspiracy!
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
Okay, I mean, looking at the blueprints, that handwriting is awful messy. If I remember right, Hiro's handwriting is... yeah, it's way better.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough
It's right, we found the blueprints in his room, but guess what? He didn't write them.
Hiro really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
I mean, if you're sure if Hiro really wrote the blueprints. Don't you listen to me?
It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared.
Yeah, take a look at the handwriting.
The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Exactly. Oh god, I'm getting sleepy, sorry.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
Seriously, he has a point there, even if his point just makes him look stupid.
Are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I think Hiro's innocent as well.
Why do you think that all of a sudden?
Who was in that Robo-Justice suit?
Well, that was obviously
Hiro.
Hiro.
Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
No.
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
And of course he passes it off to me.
So, who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
The suspicious individual in question, the one that must have been in the suit. The Illuminati. Hina. It was the Illuminati, who else? No, that one was actually Hiro.
Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit, and we never found any kind of second suit.
Because there is no second
Then
suit.
there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
Yes?
Doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
Yeah, because he's just the prime suspect.
Perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
Everything makes perfect sense.
The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
What?
Now that's a bold assumption.
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Oh, I have multiple reasons.
But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around!
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
You know, he's kinda trying to survive this with us, right?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body.
That's easy.
It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Of course I can. The things that were used to move Taka's body, they must have been the repository dolly. There's still one more thing. The blue tarp.
I got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
Correct. What's with the attitude?
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room. And then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right?
Right.
It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Oh, but they did.
That explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository,
The dolly was there.
so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right?
Correct.
Are you sure you are not mistaken?
What do you mean by that?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along and we simply didn't realize it?
No, it was definitely there.
How do you respond?
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anymore.
Oh, I'm going to surprise everyone.
That you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Wow. Little Miss Bitch. Wow, I've never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean. But maybe I can change her mind. If I can just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. New element has been added to bullet time battles. Would you like to hear more? Absolutely. Let's talk about reloading. Starting with this next bullet time battle, we're gonna add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't really been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. But from now on, just locking on and pressing the triangle button won't be enough to handle them. Now it will cost you one bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the square button. Just like locking on, you'll have to press the square button in time with the tempo marker. Basically, just remember that the square button now has a function along with the X and square buttons. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to mean triangle button. You will automatically reload at the start of fever time and your ammo will not decrease. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, you won't have to reload at all. In which case, you can ignore everything I just said. Well then, good luck and have fun. The moment of truth.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch.
Oh, I only reload one at a time.
Cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic.
Final strike.
I cannot agree.
You're absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? Boom! What the fuck?
Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
I didn't know you could actually run out of time there. Break.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that much?
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Maybe she's just losing her poker face here.
Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
If I look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that? Well, he obviously means that the suit has one major oversight. It doesn't bend at the knees.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the earth, then loaded it onto the dolly and moved it off, right?
What? Of course that was right.
As we know,
Taka was killed and from there.
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body and then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off.
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, Even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
There it is. You tried it yourself. It doesn't bend at the knees. You cannot bend over. Or at the waist. It doesn't bend at the waist.
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
You tried it out
To
yourself.
what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
I'm blind as a bat in here. I can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. It seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping your body in a tarp.
Yeah, the thing must be heavy.
Isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
There's absolutely no chance that the costume was taken off just to move the body, because once it's on you can never take it off. Well, you can obviously take it off because he did take it off. Hiro's not strong enough. No. You can't take it off by yourself.
I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember...
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make the stupid friggin' thing. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. See, everything is important.
It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hiro wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, not even he is that stupid.
So, it's really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hiro in the robot suit, correct?
No,
Correct.
wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took? You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice?
Is he really being dragged away? It kinda looks more like he's
If
leaning
whoever
on
was in
him.
that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that? Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question.
Wait, you decided to call him Robo Justice. And it said Robo Justice on the blueprints. So maybe you would have had to see the blueprints before.
It was Hiro, without a doubt. Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion.
Exactly.
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
Wait, already?
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right then. Let's take another look back at what happened.
Yeah, you know what? I would actually like to know where she was.
With this morning, 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour, because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
Yeah, because of the morning announcement, right?
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo-Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo-Justice had abducted Hifumi. We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office...
What's wrong? I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Yeah, making sure everyone would have heard it. Celeste, what's wrong? It was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, this strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
and then...
Then we heard Hifumi scream downstairs. Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
At that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi dead.
That's when the body announcement played.
The body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office.
Yeah, something about that doesn't make
But
sense
right
though.
after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
Yeah, she told us that the bodies were... Oh god, excuse me. The bodies were gone. Hifumi's body has disappeared. The one body they were watching.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something?
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies, and after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
And then the body announcement played again.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them, no matter what. Well, now I'm excited. Monokuma file number 3. Hold on. Let me check out what it says first. Because of that, for each was a blow to the head, it is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
It's not really. Justice hammers were numbered, but were they really used in that order? I can't say that.
Regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
No, it's wrong.
Just because they were numbered, you could first hit someone on the head with a hammer that has a 4 on it, and then hit him again with a hammer that has the number 2. So, there's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers.
If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Maybe.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. There's something that relates to what time he must have died, right? His wristwatch. Hangman's Gambit. Well, good thing I already know that. Now, I. Come on, S. Show me an S. W, A, C, and H. There we have it, wristwatch.
Now I understand.
Well, that's what it be.
I got it. Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer, because as of last night...
Hey you, how long are you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch. Yeah, yesterday it worked. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
Exactly.
Before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we easily make that wrong assumption.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
So now it's free game.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
I don't know. Yeah, I know. Hifumi, he's in the nurse's office. This is bad, come on, we have to go back.
We heard Hifumi screaming and we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko. Then we all ran down to the nurse's office. And that's where we found his body. That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must
Well, they would have had to been there, right?
Where's the tape?
I don't know.
You're an idiot, Hiro.
You're making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream.
But
Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
what if he didn't
And
die
it does not stop
when
there.
he
There
screamed?
was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing. Oh, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Plus, I don't feel like any one of us could move Hifumi's body without any sort of help.
Do either of them anyway. In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. So then, the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time? It would seem so.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Exactly.
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
What?
What's that now?
How? If the dead body were to move itself.
Yeah. That's my thinking too.
The dead body moved on its own?
No, not another.
No, don't worry, there is no ghost involved here.
Anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is
Hifumi wasn't dead at his time of death.
he thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
Alive?
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Did someone check his pulse?
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
The idea that Hifumi was still alive. Is it really possible? Bitch, it might be. Broken wristwatch? No, I don't think that has anything to do with that.
Found Hifumi in the nurse's office. There's a chance he was actually still alive.
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely he heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
I'm sure the body discovery announcement was only made once. But Hifumi's and Taka's bodies were discovered at almost exactly the same time.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No, because if Hifumi was dead, and you know that surely he heard the body discovery of Hifumi's dead body had been found.
Ooh, it was actually just a guess and I guessed right. What do you know? Break.
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
I mean, like you said, we did found both bodies at the same time.
The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if two bodies had been found, there really should have been two announcements.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
Do you really think so?
Kuma, any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail.
Because it would make the case too easy, I guess?
What I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
It actually did answer our question. Because we heard two announcements, didn't we?
Actually, that was plenty. He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time.
If someone were to move a body and would find that same body again, it wouldn't play again. Isn't that right, Byakuya?
Even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again. If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
Yeah, you seem to be glossing over that entirely, the entire time. The second body discovery announcement, the first time it was played was when we found each body in the nurse's office and the equipment room. And the second time was when Toko was found unconscious, yep, because she died, just after Hifumi came back to life, or when both bodies were rediscovered. When both bodies were rediscovered. But it wouldn't have played if
when we rediscovered the two bodies.
both of them would have been found before. A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Except for...
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
And in reality,
So, one of them was still alive when we found him the first time.
two dead bodies were rediscovered. One of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet. Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Oh, I know!
Do you?
We're gonna find Dad! Bada bing, bada boom!
I'm just gonna skip that and ignore that.
I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
This whole thing is pointless.
Is it? There has to be proof that shows Hifumi was still alive. I have to find it and show it to everyone. Another argument. Hifumi's glasses.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
That's correct.
When we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned,
Shit. That was wrong. Your meaningless words die on me. Please stop wasting my time.
well, here's one. The first time we found him dead, his body disappeared.
And the next time it was in the
But when you compare his body before being other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
Yes, there was. break.
In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi and the nurse's office and the repository.
In the nurse's office, Hifumi's glasses were covered in blood.
His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
The evidence I found in the trash can in the nurse's office was the note Hifumi had. No, it was actually... There it is, the glasses cleaning cloth.
It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear. This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right? And whose digital camera was it? Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles. Some human angel pretty heavy princess like that.
This is amazing thing.
I doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
Hey, maybe someone in here is a closet anime fan.
See your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
Nobody said that.
Oh, I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
Oh, what you're saying is... What exactly?
What I'm saying is...
What I'm saying is you're stupid.
was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, he does not mean he wipes the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
That's a good point.
The one who wants to look into his eyes just one more time.
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet.
Which is how the body was moved.
The impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible, wouldn't you say?
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
No, that must have actually been blood.
The nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere! But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done! Oh, what an idiot!
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained.
He moved it.
It's perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
The one who moved Taka's body was Sakura, Hifumi, or Taka himself. Yep, he moved his own dead body. How do you think he did that? Magic.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, we went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked?
It was.
After the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? Then
And you can
decided to
only
check
lock
the
it from the
repository.
inside.
But when we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside.
That's what I said.
Which means when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
And it could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
Yeah, how would he
Having
benefit
trouble.
from that?
Would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
Oh, I would love to see that before the next
Oh,
episode.
absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
Oh yeah, right. The thing that Hifumi stole from Taka, could it be the note Hifumi had?
I got it! We're talking talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Well, we are going to find out if that is what he was talking about in the next episode. If you wanna see this mystery solved, maybe you should subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. And if you want to hear more of my voice for some reason, check out the videos on my channel. Until then, have a nice day. Bye bye.